telling you to better yourself to better him, basically.
You know what I'm saying? It's how to progress and how to achieve. You know, man. If you just knew that the Most High is gonna raise us up to the throne of glory, you just pretty much us brothers in the circle here, we're stagnant in this world, man. We're not trying to progress in this world. Jakes in the world are trying to progress. They're trying to move forward and build and establish in this time. Okay, but us, we're stagnant. We're not trying to progress because we're trying to put all our efforts and energies into binding up treasures in heaven. Right? Okay, that's the difference between us and Jakes in the world. Okay, we're trying to bind up treasures in heaven. Okay, we're neither a dust nor a moth doth corrupt.
Yeah.
All right, we don't. But there's more than that.
Verse 9, he will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness, for by strength shall no man prevail.
Alright, so he will keep the feet of his saints, meaning we're not going to stumble. Alright? We're not going to fall. What did Yahweh Shai say? It said, the gates of hell shall not prevail against us, man. Alright? That was talking about the wicked elite trying to destroy us. Alright? You could try to flag our YouTube account. You could make it where you destroy the internet, man. And that's what's going to happen, but you're not going to stop this, man. Okay? Once the scriptures the prophecy already says, once the 144,000 been sealed, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Call it at night, baby.
Okay?
Call it at night energy.
Let me finish this first.
The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces out of heaven.
Read it slowly, though. Read it.
1 Samuel 2:10.
You gotta savor it, brother.
The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces.
The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces.
Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them.
Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them.
The Lord shall judge the ends of the earth, and he shall give strength unto his king, and exalt the horn of his anointing.
Okay, so that's how Yahweh Shai is going to return. He's going to thunder from heaven, man. Okay, and the adversaries of him shall be broken to pieces. So this is what we're looking to. Okay, never mind. That's why the scripture says, do not be conformed to this world. All right, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. All right, that's in Romans 12. Okay, because this is the image that we're looking for. This is the hope, the salvation that we don't see physically, but we do see within our mind's eye, man. Okay, we see something that the majority of our people don't see. Okay, and this is where our strength comes from. This is our strength for salvation. Okay, that's right. So you got that precept.
Yeah. It's Isaiah 43, verse 11. So I am the Lord, and besides me there is no savior.
Besides me, there is no savior. So Jake's trying to look for a savior on earth. There ain't gonna be no savior on earth. And I guarantee if he or she calls himself a savior, they've been born paid for, man. They're sellouts. Okay? Like the Black Lives Matter. I just knew that was a fraud right from the jump, man. Black Lives Matter, man.
Yeah, that was established by George Soros.
Yeah, George Soros.
He's known to establish different militant groups to cause confusion. That's what he's there to do.
George Soros, a so-called Jew.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah.
So-called Jew. George Soros. Zorro. Zorro.
Just zero.
Sub-Zero.
But
Yeah,
to be fair,
it's going to be a Mount
Jake
Zero.
figured that out kind of quick though. It had a wave, but then I think it kind of fizzled out quick though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fizzling out.
It fizzled out quick though.
George Zero,
He's going to bring Black Lives Matter to zero.
and what happened with the puppets that are in charge of that movement were black or lesbian black
Yeah, women, two women, innit?
or lesbians. Jake,
You can tell by the name alone that it's set up. Because if you really want to get in the minds of the people, a name like Black Lives Matter, that's just going to cause division in the first place. That's what it's all about.
Black Lives Matter.
But
So
the fact is,
basically-
they don't though. That's the thing, is they don't though.
So what?
The fact is they don't, innit? Everyone knows that they don't. Black people know that they don't. White people don't know that
Black
they
Lives
don't.
Matter.
Yeah, Black lives don't matter.
Oh yeah.
That was my immediate reaction to it. I know
That's all it was, yeah.
they don't matter, innit?
To me, it showed
Not in this
insecurity. Black Lives Matter. Now they just know that they don't matter.
Everyone knows they
They
don't.
showing the world that they don't matter.
Exactly.
By the police and they matter.
You know, and what? How you gonna take a movement that's run by women seriously?
As well as, yeah.
You
So,
can't take that
number one,
seriously.
brother, it's run by a so-called Jew, right? And then it's run by women.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. Matter of fact, you know what, brother? Give me Acts 5, brother. I wanna give it back to you. I wanna get it back to you. I wanna read the scripture for a minute,
It
right?
don't matter to Jake. It don't matter to Esau. It don't matter.
What's 5 and 29, is it?
Though.
First let's see.
Black Lives Matter.
Obeying men, or rather than men.
38, get 38.
Acts chapter 5 verse 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men
Right.
and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
That's Black Lives Matter.
Basically.
All of these different groups, these like for example, you got the Black Panther, you have the Kemet, all of these different black abolitionists that was once on the scene one time, that was set up by men. That's why it's all gonna come to naught. And all of these different parties in the past came to naught because it was set up by men. Go on, brother.
But if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it.
Right, but if it be of the Most High, you cannot overthrow it. You can't overthrow this shit. Like the brother said earlier before, you can shut the internet down. You can do whatever you got to do.
So many of us.
Whatever you're going to do, Esau, or the powers that be, it's all coincide with prophecy again, because it says there's not going to just be a famine of bread, but a famine of hearing the word. See, so there's no getting around it, man.
But if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it.
Yeah.
Least happily ye be found even to fight against God.
So what we're protesting to you, right? This cannot be overthrown. See, Black Lives Matter has been overthrown already. Black Panther's been overthrown already. All these different groups have been overthrown. But this right here, it's not going to be overthrown until the Lord gives us the red light to stop doing what we're doing. That's when it will stop. But being that everything's going smoothly, in terms of society still going forward and forward, we're going to be out here doing the same thing over and over again until the end actually comes. Okay? And you know, to the proof of that is because there's brothers, man, that's in high positions right now that were arrested and they back on the streets again. Because the Lord wants us to do this particular thing. Okay? Matter of fact, brother, give me one more verse where it speaks about the Lord will give you the bread of adversity, right? And I shall see thy teachers, and you should not be removed to a corner anymore. Give me that, and I'm going to give it back to you.
Is it Isaac?
No, that's it.
This is what we're doing. This is something that the Most High wants us to do. This is something that the Lord wants us to do.
Book of Isaiah chapter 30 and 20.
Yep.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
And who are the teachers? The teachers is the men that you see. We're the teachers, and we're not going to be moved into any corner anymore. We're here, and we're here for the long run until the Most High gives us the red light to stop what we're doing, as I've just said. And that's all I wanted to bring out, man. We ain't going no freaking way, man. Okay? Now, like I said, Black Lives Matter is going to go somewhere. It's going to go to North, and all these other set-up groups that were set up by so-called Jewish men, funded by so-called Jewish men, okay? But we're not funded by no so-called Jew. We're funded by the Spirit under the power of Yahweh Baruch Shem Yahushua, man. That's it right there.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words
And I mean spiritually funded.
and seal the book, even to the time of the end, then he shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
And knowledge shall be increased. And the knowledge is what you're going to get is from the internet, man. All right? And we're going to be springing forth that information to you as we're supposed to. The Lord said it himself in the book of Isaiah, the 3rd chapter. I've given you pastors that shall teach you wisdom and understanding. Okay? And we are those men. We are indeed those men. This is why we're able to break the scriptures down and do the right way. Okay, and we can go in, we can touch on the history side of things, and we can touch on the things that are going to happen. Okay, and then we can deal with the law. We can deal with all kinds of subject matters. Why? Because the Lord has given us the unctioning that we know of all things. Okay, that's how it goes down. So that's what I wanted to say, brother.
That one says the spirit of prophecy. Spirit of Yahushua, Revelation.
Or the testimony.
It just makes you smarter in general. I just think it just
Overall, more
makes
wiser,
you can do smarter stuff in general, stuff that you just become more intelligent. I just think it just, what you said, all things. You know, I got better at work.
Oh, what's that?
I got better at work. Sometimes I read about, people, Apostle Gabar goes into looking up words and things like that. Going into, like, inquiring about stuff, studying proper. Like, you just get smarter at all things, isn't it? All things.
Yeah, you gain more understanding on a lot of things, yeah?
Behavior as well. Behavior as well.
Yeah, your behavior becomes more sharp.
Yeah? Conduct yourself. Yes, that's it.
Alright, this is Revelations 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou doest not.
The devil again, brother. Physical and spiritual people say,
See thou doest not. I am thy fellow servant and thy brethren by the testimony of Yahushua. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
and you know too, can I stop there? Because you know when you read Job, brother, right? It says Satan came in amongst the sons of the Most High, and Satan came walking up and down throughout the street.
Walking to and fro.
Walking to and fro. That's what he's been doing all day. Every week he does that shit, man. You can't be too serious about this thing, man. You gotta liven it up a little bit.
So read that again.
Revelations 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou doest not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. It's like the IUIC, they don't go into prophecy because